Hey folks, we're back with some wings recipes again. This is a little bit unique. I haven't done this before, but it's in the oven this time. Oven baked, Nashville flavored, spicy wings. The Nashville glaze is perfect. The recipe suggests putting it on a white bread and eating it that way. But I actually just ate the wings itself. It was my afternoon snack at work for meal planning. And it was excellent. I love the wings. I'm a big wings fan. So I did 2 pounds for this recipe. And at 2 pounds for about 4 days with the Walmart wings, came out to be like mostly 2 wings, maybe 3 wings per day. And that was perfect for the afternoon snack. Not too much, but you're able to get the taste on it there. I hope you give it a try. And as always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be on the comments. Let's get going. Let's cook some wings. Let's go. Yes. All right, folks, here we go. The Nashville Hot Wings, oven baked. All right, for the wings, we're going to start off with 2 pounds, split into flats or drumsticks right over here. That's 2 pounds. And we're going to do a tablespoon of baking powder. Then we're going to do a teaspoon and a half of the kosher salt. I'm just using the fine salt, sea salt. And then a teaspoon of the smoked paprika. Here's a smoked paprika right there. And then we're gonna do half a teaspoon of the black pepper. And then we're gonna do half a teaspoon of the garlic powder. Right over here. All right, and then for the Nashville hot glaze, we're gonna do half a cup of the natural oil, vegetables. I'm using the vegetables right there. Pure vegetables. Then we're going to do a tablespoon and a half of the cayenne pepper. I hope I have enough. I think I do. Then we're going to do a tablespoon of the brown sugar. And then we're going to do the teaspoon of the chili powder right over here. Then we're going to do a half a teaspoon of the garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of the onion powder, and then the half a teaspoon of the salt. All right, for serving, you know, they recommend white sandwich bread, classic Nashville style, dill pickle chips, or fresh parsley, optional for garnish. All right, for the instructions, we're gonna prep the rings. So we're gonna dry pat these down some. We're gonna toss it with baking soda, salt, paprika, pepper and garlic powder. We're going to arrange on a baking sheet over some foil lined sheet, air circulation, crispy. A baking rack. Let's see if I have a baking rack. And then we're going to preheat the oven at 425. Bake the wings for 40 to 45 minutes, flipping halfway through until golden brown. And then while that's cooking, we're gonna make the Nashville hot glaze. While the wings bake, we're gonna heat the oil in a saucepan until shimmering, not smoky. We're gonna remove from the heat and whisk in the cayenne pepper, the brown sugar, paprika, the chili powder, garlic powders, onion powder, and salt. This mixture should look spicy and deep red oil. Then we're gonna toss, then once the chicken's done cooking, we're gonna toss the wings. Once the wings are cooked, we're going to toss it in hot glaze while coated for extra. All right, and then we're going to plate it. All right, folks, gonna give one of these a try, but otherwise I'm doing something a little bit different this week. This is going to be my lunch, part of my lunch for this week. All right, let's go. Here we go. I got the mixture right there. We're going to toss the wings with it. All nice and tossed. And I'm gonna do this for a little bit, and then we'll get it in the pan and get it cooking. All right, let's get going and let's enjoy some wings. Let's go. All right, here we go. We got the wings in the oven. Be careful, it's super hot. 425 degrees. We're gonna do this for 40 minutes and we're gonna flip them over in 20 minutes. I got a little grate there to get the airflow underneath it to help it get crispy. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're gonna apply the hot sauce, and boy is it hot, to it. And we're going to mix it up. And this is gonna be tasty. Tasty and hot. All right, folks. I appreciate you watching. I really do. And as I mentioned before, the rest. Oh boy, it's hot. The recipe, the ingredients, and instructions will be in the comments. Hope you give this recipe a try. I really appreciate you watching. If you got any value from the recipe or the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It does a lot for my small channel. I appreciate it. Until next time, believe in yourself, keep cooking, and let's go!